Now you can get the same uncompromising truth you've come to expect from the Final Call newspaper on all your connected devices. Subscribe to the Final Call Digital Edition today. Go to subscribe.finalcalldigital.com.
America has a very short window to act because they, the wise of this world, already know the time. But the people that are most asleep to the time is the black man and woman of America and the world. You don't know the time, and therefore you are making many serious mistakes in the way you act, in the way you live, in the way you do.
Louis Walcott from Boston. Louis Walcott, front and center. Louis. I see you're quite a fellow up there in Boston. It says here that you're a track runner at English High School and that you've equaled every record in school, right?
Yes, and I hope to break some next year when I put on a little more weight.
You do, huh?
Yes.
How about your violin? Can you play that as fast as you can run?
Well, not quite, but I've got a lot to learn. I hope to break some records with this someday.
You're just a champion at heart, aren't you? All right, what are you going to play?
I'm going to play Charters by Montes.
Montes Charters. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis Walcott.
Why are we called Negroes? Why are we deaf, dumb, and blind? Why is everybody making progress, yet we seem to be lagging so far behind? Why are we mistreated? Why are we in this condition, stripped of our names, our language, our culture, our God, and our religion? Here in America, all of our religious training has been gotten through the preacher, but he's told us of a heaven way up in the sky that we can't enjoy now, but rather after we die. But all of the years that we are living is nothing for us but hell, pain, torture, and misgiving. Yet, the Bible speaks of a heaven filled with material luxury, which the white man and the preacher has right here. So we see. So you can take it for what it's worth. Heaven and hell are just two conditions of life, and they're both right here on this earth. And then we need to bring that back. And then I started to sing. Oh, wait. Before I sang, I said, let's check back into history, which rewards our research and tells us plainly that before the white man gained entry to the East, he was living in the caves of Europe on the level of a beast, eating juniper root, the barks of trees, and eating flesh raw, till God sent him Moses to civilize him and teach him the law. Then, following many of his explorers, he gained entry into Asia and Africa. From China, he took silk and gunpowder. From India, he took jute, manganese, and rubber. He raped Africa of her diamonds and her gold. From the Mideast, he took barrels of oil untold, raping, robbing, and murdering everything in his path. The whole black world has tasted of the white man's wrath. So, my friend, it's easy to tell a white man's heaven is a black man's hell. Now, that was rapping before rapping began. And I recorded that in RCA Victor Studios in New York City in 1959, walked up in there with the soldiers. Rented the place and put my brother up in the control room with the engineer, lest he try to do something to mess it up. And it became so popular that I sat down with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad one day. He said, "Brother, they've offered me $750,000 if you would sell them the master of your song." He said, "Would you want to sell it for $750,000? I said, "No, sir, dear Apostle, because all they will do is take the master and bury it, and our people would never hear the message that's in it, and $750,000 is no money. I think if we pushed it, it might bring us more money than what they're offering." He just looked at me and, in a nice way, approved. Because when you do things for money, you're already corrupt. My album, it's an album that speaks from the pain of the heart of a little boy wanting to see his people free.
Yeah, this is Big Snoop Dogg, coming at you live and direct.
This is a project that attracted some of the most brilliant, award-winning musicians and artists.
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Whoa, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's make hope for the future.
Brother, 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 what will you discover if we come together and do it like we never? I'm just sick and tired, I'm fit to light the fire. Now put this on the wire, the devil is a liar.
Greetings, dear listeners. We have been blessed by Almighty God Allah over the 90 years of our work in the Nation of Islam and lifting our people up from the miserable condition in which we find ourselves. We ask your support of our effort, and we hope that you will be generous and make a contribution to the work of the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan by clicking the button below or go to noi.org/donate. We thank you in advance for your support. May Allah God continue to bless you and your families. Assalamu alaikum.